Hello, my name is Reagan.
And my name is Chris, and this is JP Catholic News.
Last week, we premiered the politics segment of our broadcast, and this week we will be introducing our segments on finance and world news. But due to technical difficulties, the sports segment will be postponed until next week.
So first off, let's hear from Jenna and Renard about the entertainment for this week.
Thank you, Chris. Marvel ruled the domestic weekend box office yet again. Ant-Man narrowly beat newcomer Pixels by grossing $24.7 million. Pixels, on the other hand, garnered just over $24 million.
The narrow loss of the Adam Sandler starring comedy is blamed on the negative word of mouth generated from poor critic reviews. Minions, Trainwreck, and Southpaw round out the top 5.
Not a completely happy weekend for Marvel fans, it seems. Channing Tatum has passed on playing the X-Men member Gambit in his solo cinematic outing, despite the actor appearing at San Diego Comic-Con to generate early hype.
Monday, July 27th, marked the 75th anniversary of animation icon Bugs Bunny's debut in the 7-minute short, The Wild Hare, opposite Elmer Fudd. Of course, Bugs' famous catchphrase, "What's up, Doc?" was also first heard in this short.
Bobby Christina Brown, the daughter of late pop singer Whitney Houston and R&B singer Bobby Brown, was declared dead on Sunday, July 26th at Peachtree Christian Hospice in Duluth, Georgia. Late this past January, her husband, Gordon Brown, and a friend found her face down and unresponsive in her bathtub.
She was then placed in an induced coma from which she never recovered. Having found little evidence of alcohol and drug factors, doctors remain puzzled as to the cause of Brown's untimely passing. The family has thanked everyone for their love and support.
All right, that's all we have today for entertainment news. Back to Reagan and Chris.
Thank you, Jenna and Renard. Google made an announcement on Monday that a Google Plus account is no longer needed to create a YouTube account.
If you already have a YouTube account, you can now manually disconnect Google Plus from your account.
So now on to Brendan with politics.
Hello, JP Catholic. I'm Brendan Flynn with your political update. News broken into Planned Parenthood and their alleged selling of parts of aborted babies. The Center for Medical Progress is one of the sources that has brought this news to light. Now, its founder, David Daleiden, claims they have over 300 hours of undercover footage of doctors and other personnel of Planned Parenthood discussing the selling of harvested babies. Many pro-life leaders in Congress are pushing for legislation to defund Planned Parenthood in general and instead allocate that money to health centers and hospitals. Now to election news. Everyone knows about Donald Trump and what seems to be controversy after controversy he is getting into. The Donald who leads in the overall Republican polls is being targeted on all fronts from his Republican challengers and the media at large to take down his momentum. On the other side, Hillary Clinton has been silent on the campaign front due to the investigation behind her alleged email scandal. The scandal being the server she allegedly that contained government emails with classified information was deleted. Now, with 15 months to the election, that's 487 days, everyone's making up their mind early. But that gives everyone plenty of time to sit back, make their decision, not anytime soon, and just enjoy the entertainment. Now, that's it for politics for now. We'll see you next week.
Thank you, Brendan. Dr. Seuss released a new book for the first time in 25 years. The book is thought to have been written in the late 1950s or early 1960s.
The book is entitled, "What Pet Should I Get?" And it is about a brother and sister who go to a pet store to find a pet. It is the same brother and sister pair that was in One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, and Blue Fish.
Now on to Brian with business and finance.
Hello, my name is Brian Petrie, and I'm here with your weekly report on business and finance. This week, Microsoft released Windows 10, which is supposed to be the latest operating system that Microsoft will release. Windows 10 has helped strengthen Microsoft stock from $44.44 earlier this month to $46.29 today. Perhaps this release of Windows operating system has taken its toll on Apple, whose stock is down from $124.53 earlier this month to $122.99. In other news, according to new studies at the Pew Research Center, although the economy is getting better, Young adults are continuing to live with their parents. Unemployment rates in young adults aged 18 to 34 is about 7.7%, which is significantly lower than in 2009, which is 12.4%. However, young adults living with their parents is up from 24% in 2009 to 26% today. Only about 67% of young adults live independently. The median weekly earnings among young adult workers are up marginally, 574 from the first 4 months of this year, up from 2012 of 547, but not quite the 592 that it was back in 2007. Luckily for us college students, the numbers are more in our favor. About 88% of young adults with a bachelor's degree live independently, and the average weekly earnings is $951. Theory suggests that the economy and culture have evolved in ways that make living independently less appealing. That is all I have for business and finance today. Back to Reagan and Chris.
Thank you, Brian. There is a jacket coming out soon by Baubox. It has a pocket for nearly everything you could need.
There are 15 pockets total. There's a pocket for a neck pillow, earphones, eye mask, iPad, drink, phone, wallet, blanket, sunglasses, portable charger, passport, gloves, and a few other things.
For more information about it, check out our Facebook page. Now on to Jenna with World News.
Thank you, Chris. There are a few international events that have been made public this past week. However, the most strenuous may be the news that was just released Tuesday regarding a discovery made by the U.S. Naval Intelligence. Their surveillance plane spotted the Chinese creating a man-made island in the South China Sea. What was supposed to simply be an ocean observation station appears to now be a military station just 1,000 miles away from the mainland. A 3,300-meter runway has already been built on the island, which is long enough to hold Chinese transport and combat planes. The harbor is also even reported to be large enough to hold China's biggest ships. And what is even more interesting, or perhaps even more worrisome, is that because the depths of the water surrounding the island, Chinese submarines will be able to evade the active tracking of the U.S. military. Well, that's all I have today for World News. Back to Reagan and Chris.
Thank you, Jenna, and thank you to our audience for tuning in with us today. I'm Chris.
And I'm Reagan, and this was JP Catholic News.